I'm Jim Jarvis, and this is your PLChero Weekly. In this session, we will look at an overview of the Micrologix 1100 processor. Some of the features found in this processor are finger-safe terminal blocks. There are 10 inputs, 6 outputs, and 2 analog 0 to 10 volts DC inputs. The inputs can be configured for syncing or sourcing. They use the same instruction set found in the SLC 500 family. And what's really neat is that there is online editing. On the front of the processor, there are 4 LED indicators: power, run, fault, and forces enabled. There is a LCD display and a keypad for navigating through the processor. In the upper left-hand corner of the LCD, there are 5 rectangles. COM0 is used for RS-232 communication. COM1 is used for Ethernet. DCOM is default. When COM0 or COM1 is established, the rectangles will flash. Battery low and message will be solid when enabled. The LCD also displays the input status and the output status. The input status, they're darkened if voltage is present at the terminal screw. The outputs, if they are darkened, it indicates that it has a 1 in its data memory location. You can also monitor 48 bits and 48 integers. The mode switch allows you to go from program to remote to run mode. There are also advanced instructions that include the Ethernet configuration, system information, fault codes, and so on. A battery is provided for backing up the RAM, and there is also an extension ribbon cable connection that you can add up to 4 additional I/O modules. The memory module, the E2PROM, can be configured to write once, or it can be written over many times. On the side of the processor, there are 2 communication ports. The one on the right-hand side, RS-232, is COM0, and the LCD will flash when communication is established. On the left-hand side is the Ethernet connection, and the LCD will also flash when communication has been established. The type of processor used is found on the label on the other side of the PLC. Catalog 1763-L16BBB is this particular type of processor. To determine the base unit of your Micrologix 1100, you could use this following chart. On the left-hand side, we have the bulletin number, 1763. The base unit is L. The number of I/O is 16. And the type of input is going to be either 12 to 24 volts, 24 volts DC, 120 volts AC. The output type, in this case, is a relay. The power supply is going to be A, in this case, it's going to be 120 to 240 volts. The type of processor I'm using is the 1763 L16BBB. It has a 24 volt DC input. It has 6 24 volt DC inputs. 4 of them are very fast, high speed counters, and 2 of them are analog voltages. there are 6 outputs available. There are 4 high-speed inputs that can be configured either for syncing or a sourcing configuration. Syncing is a configuration that provides a path to the supply common. Sourcing provides a path to the supply source. We will cover this in greater depth in another lesson. If you want more, make sure you join us at PLChero.com. It's a great place to network, to learn, to share your experiences, and to advance your career.